Kind of like a thicker type person, I guess.
Asian appearance.
Who has blue eyes and brown hair.
Pretty good looking. I didn't have anybody, be negative about my appearance or I'm not too self-conscious.
It does negatively affect me because I'm female, so people don't take me seriously sometimes when they see me for my gender.
And I don't know, it caused me to go to the gym more and like live a more healthier lifestyle, I guess.
Although I have a relatively conservative family, I decided to do what I want and get a lot of tattoos.
I feel like that mostly regards my how I dress and how I keep my personal hygiene. I guess the better I dress, the better I take care of myself, the better I feel socially.
Alright, I guess being a white girl growing up in a upper middle class society, I surround myself mostly with other white kids and I like to get to know people that I can relate to, people that validate my kind of thoughts and opinions and my way of life. It's more comfortable that way. So
one thing I've noticed since I've moved here is that I've become friends with a lot of kids from a similar area as me, outside of Chicago, near that area.
I like to surround myself with people who aren't like me because it's more fun.
Usually I judge people by their character and not preconceived notions, but I joined a religious fraternity to spend time with people who identify with similar values as mine.
The impact that society has on my appearance is that I'm constantly comparing myself to others, as opposed to if I was an individual, I would just be comparing myself to myself.
So I think models play big impacts on how girls growing up think they should look and how they should be perfect, and I think it causes a lot of eating disorders, and that's really hard for girls.
I think, sometimes I feel like I have to be exercising every day, or I have to be using this product or be able to afford these clothes, and when I can't do those things, then it makes me feel bad about myself sometimes, and that's just the honest truth.
I've been pale with red hair, but in a world where people strive to be tan and blonde hair, sometimes it's hard to achieve that.
In a perfect world, to bring together everybody's differences, we should judge people not by things that they can't control, like their religion or their skin color, instead on their character and who they are as a person.
Take advantage of everyone's differences and highlight on that.
I think being understanding, trying to find the middle ground between whatever differences you may have, be it political or whatever you're talking about, really understanding where the other person's coming from, and I guess trying to understand why they have that opinion kind of helps. Being open and listening to everybody else also goes a long way.
Respect each other and just pointing out the color of someone's skin or who they are, what gender they are. It doesn't really matter. If you take away those stereotypes, then there's nothing anybody can do about it.
We need to talk more about these differences, and not in a way that puts one difference over the other, looking this certain way or acting this certain way is better than another people's opinion. I think it's all about education. We have to start being more honest on social media. We have to start talking about kind of this us versus them culture. We have to start talking about the truth of our bodies and the truths of our mind.
We should not try to exclude people when we see something that we don't like just based on how they look. Ideally, we would just, keep an open mind and try to understand where everyone's coming from.
By just being like accepting to everyone and like giving people a chance no matter who they are.
World, everyone would acknowledge the differences and accept each other for them.